Shalom Israel. First, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh by Shemel Side by Shem Kakadash. Don't want to see Apostle Elsbury Millstone, Peace Citation 130. Israel. This also would have titled it You Simps Gonna Perish. Alright. And basically just going into how, these men that pedestalize women and that worship women, well that's just that woman worship shit is gonna be destroyed. And you people, you men that are down with that woman worship shit, you're gonna be destroyed with it. All right, because I was on Snapchat and this shit pops up. It says 100 guys versus one model, and this is totally ass backwards. All right, because really 100 women should be to one man. All right, but apparently this is okay in this society. There's no issue with this. It's um it's a norm in Babylon, but heaven forbid you be a man and you bring up another woman to a woman. Oh, he's a cheater. This that and like all these names in the book. All right, but when the Lord come back, that's why we need the Lord to come back to set things straight. Right side up, because everything is ass backwards. All right, you got these men, just a bunch of fucking simps, and scriptures literally tell you, not to. Hold on, let me just get it. Hold that on deck. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31:3 says, "Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings." All right, and mind you, this is King Lemuel's mother. She told him this. All right, give not thy strength unto women. All right, let's get that, and because the NOT be hating sometimes. Proverbs 31:3 says, "Do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings." All right, and that's what these people are doing, giving their time and energy towards this quote unquote model. All right, now I guess every bitch is a model nowadays. Like, just because she look good don't mean she a model, and that this shit gotta go. All right, because everything is it's just pedestalizing a woman. All right, people they see no issues with that. But, like I said, let a man talk about having another woman or something. He's the worst thing that ever happened. All right. But let's go to Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31:22. It says, "How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, and woman shall compass a man." Let's see what this is now to you. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 31:22. It says, How long will you wander, my wayward daughters? For the Lord will cause something new to happen." Okay, that definitely was not it. Let's see what we got here. Jeremiah 31:22. See what the translations say. It says, "How long will you hesitate, faithless people? I've created something new and different as a woman protecting a man." All right, and ultimately, that's really how it is. Women wear the pants now. I'm not saying all in everything, but that's the new norm. A woman can be a boss. Back in the ancient world, a woman she played her part, and she played her role. Stayed in the house. Served her man. But you bring that you bring that to these women nowadays. They look at you like, oh, you're a misogynist. They throw all these names at you, right? But well, none of that shit matters, because when all hell breaks loose, that's when when the Lord brings that great humbling, that's when you women gonna fall in order. All right, and that's when you simps, especially y'all gonna be destroyed because, the Lord said this. Ezekiel 34:31, it says, and ye, my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, said the Lord power, said the Lord Yahweh. These aren't men. All right, these are a bunch of uh, they're, they're just a bunch of males. All right, there's a difference because a man carries himself in a way, you know, with basically respect. All right, and what's that respect? These laws, statutes, commandments. A real man does. All right, not, oh, I'm a man. Just because you have a rod don't make you a man. All right, you out here bowing a woman and shit. All right, damn, bro, way to fucking expose my ass. Shit say bank account low. Well, that's how it is in Babylon. But let me go to let me go to go to First Ezra 4. There you go. First Ezra 4:26. It says, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. All right, and that's what happens when you don't, when you a simp, you uplifting this woman and exalting her as her being something. All right, because when you pedestalize something, that's showing that thing is over you. All right, and that's what these men do nowadays. They pedestalize these women, and these women have the notion that that they're over the man. All right, which, hey, we just read it, Jeremiah 31:22. The Lord shall create a new thing, a woman shall compass a man. All right, and that's that ideology that Esau is ultimately brung. That feminist shit, all that equality, all that stuff. All right, that's why you got women bosses and shit like rolling over, like we all, women bosses and shit. They're out here telling you what to do on they cycle and shit. Like, this shit is ass backwards. But 27 verse, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. All right, and that's scriptures put us on game to not pedestalize these women. All right, you know, don't bow down to this woman. All right, because these women are supposed to bow down to you, especially as a man of the Lord, and they're going to real soon. All right, because when the Lord starts bringing these judgments, that's when these women are gonna get humbled. All right, because right now we live in a day of we live in an age of comfort. All right, that's why Isaiah 32:9 reads this. Isaiah 32:9, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled. Ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, so, these women in today's age are at ease, Social media, that shit, oh, it's gonna be beautiful when the Lord, cuts this shit off, you know. So these women can't, because all these women thrive off attention, all right, and these dweebs right here are the ones giving these women attention, all right. But ultimately, a great humbling is coming, all right. As it says in 11 verse, trouble you women that are at ease, be troubled. You careless will strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, and that was basically I'm trying to think of the word. that was basically a show for mourning. All right, putting ashes upon you and stuff. Let me get Isaiah 32:9. It says, damn, GNT. It says, "You women who live an easy life, free from worries, listen to what I'm saying. You may be satisfied now, but this time next year you will be in despair because there will be no grapes for you to gather. You have been living an easy life, free from worries, but now tremble with fear. Strip off your clothes and tie rags around your waist. Beat your breasts in grief because the fertile fields and vineyards have been destroyed, and thorn bushes and briars are growing up on my people's land." All right, so great humbling. That's the word for it. That's how you show that you're mourning and and I guess that's the word. That's how you say it. Mourning state. Putting uh, sackcloth on and stuff like that. Like, cause you don't just wear that out when you happy. You know, it was a sign of mourning. There you go. So lucky. I'm trying to think of the word, but hopefully it's edifying. But yeah. So back to what I was saying. These women they gonna fall in order real soon because it's gonna get ugly out here, and a woman's gonna need protection. So let's read Isaiah 32 and 2 in the GNT. It says, um, each of them will be like a shelter from the wind and a place to hide from storms. They will be like streams flowing in the desert, like the shadow of a giant rock in a barren land. All right, so imagine you in a desert and you ain't drinking in days, right? Or you ain't drinking sometime. That stream is gonna be you gonna be running for that stream. All right, so you gonna be desiring that stream. So, as a man in the Lord, these women are gonna be desiring you. All right, you know, but we gotta we gotta stay locked in. Ultimately, we gotta stay focused. All right. Isaiah 4:1, it says, "In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach." Let's read this in a GNT. Isaiah 4:1, it says, "When that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, We can feed and clothe ourselves, but please let us say you are our husband, so that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried." And this how it's ass backwards, because in this day and age, you know, women they don't want to have a kid. All right, they don't want to be married. They want to live that single life, this, that, and third. But back in the ancient world, if you ain't have a child as a woman, you were unmarried. Like, you were looked at, you were given that look like there's something wrong with her. All right, so the Lord he's gearing us back into the old ways. That's what we're about to enter into. All right, these ancient customs, these ancient customs. All right, and ultimately the Lord Yahweh Bashmi outside, he's about to be magnified. All right, and you woman about to be humbled, and you Simps about to be destroyed. All right, those, the Lord, and he's gonna magnify his elect. All right, beginning with Yahweh shot. All right, so just thought I'd throw that in there. Low ones up, edifying. Straight to the point. When he all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashmi outside, Bashmi Kakadash.